1. Hit it.
But it's not. There, God, hitting it.
I'm Jen Page.
And I'm John Curtis.
And we're two nerds in a garage. You do realize that I do this every week. So we're actually live before it says go live.
Okay.
So just let me do the one thing that I'm good at, which is making films.
What happened to the dance?
You be the funny guy. I'll be the tech person.
You're the funny hot girl.
Yeah. You do the funnies. You do them.
What happened to the dance?
I'm too angry at you for trying to tell me how things work. You're not on our video. I did a new one.
Ooh. Oh, that's not loud. God, stop.
So those of you listening, on the podcast, we cracked the code on making movie theater popcorn at home.
We did after how many batches?
We only got up to 6 lab tests, so it wasn't too bad.
Morning, Mr. McKee.
Good morning, nerds. Okay, so as we get set up here, and Brian.
Mr. Cooper, wait.
The Coop.
Wait. I need to stop everything and start on a serious note.
Okay.
This is to Mr. Brian Cooper, representing all of Wisconsin, perhaps the entire Midwest of the United States of America. This is directly to you. A couple weeks ago, we talked about the best gaming apps for your phone. And you talked about Crossy Road, which then prompted me to start playing Crossy Road again, and I have not been able to put it down.
It's true. It's obnoxious. But you did beat your best record.
I did.
And then he was like, I'm going to quit after I beat my personal record.
I didn't.
It's obnoxious.
606 taps for the Crossy Road.
Hey, Higgy. Thank you guys for joining us each week.
Yes.
I have a little bit of a sore throat for some reason. I don't know why. Why would you? What?
I'm sorry.
You just made that dirty. Which we have no reason to be. Okay, yeah, you ready?
Okay.
But my throat does hurt, so I keep drinking this water. So anyway, okay, so the popcorn, the code we cracked. Ready? I'll literally put this on our website later so you guys can try to make it. But the key we found, besides yellow popcorn, you have to get the yellow popcorn kernels. Pick it up.
Hey.
We have bugs in here. He's the movie theater too. He's the guy who he stands up and does popcorn. No, I am not. Yes, you are.
Nope.
How many times have you dropped stuff on your shirt when you're eating at home? How many times have you changed your shirt?
Just because we were eating Porto's potato balls, and they also have this like jalapeno cheese ball.
Yeah, just that one time, huh?
Just the one time.
Never
I ate
any other
it,
time.
and it splooged out onto my shirt.
I think we don't use that word.
And it oozed out under my shirt.
Hello, Jason Smith. The secret is letting it sit under the heat lamps for hours. No, the secret, because we like the fresh popcorn, right? Like when we go to the theater and it comes out and it's hot, it's like the best popcorn.
Right.
So what we did was you have to get the yellow popcorn, but here's the hidden ingredient, which is probably very terrible for us, but it's only half a teaspoon. It's just flavor call stuff. This is the secret ingredient.
They don't pay us. Flavor call.
So literally we do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We tried it with the coconut oil. I didn't like it. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then like a half tablespoon of ghee or clarified butter. And then we put that flavor call, put the half teaspoon in, and we put the kernels in. And we just shake it like Jiffy Pop because we don't have like the fancy whirly thing.
I like how it's called ghee. Sounds like
it's
fighting form. I put ghee in.
Oh, I thought it sounded like something that's calming.
Oh.
Tune into your ghee.
We added ghee.
All right, I'm not gonna eat this because it's gonna make a noise.
Oh!
I did.
Pick it up.
I am. Actually, you might have to do it for me.
All right.
Because I think the reason I dropped it is because I have too much stuff in front of me. Okay, so on Coop,
He says he's been playing too.
So he'd put Crossy Road back on his phone, hoping it would break my old high score and save my characters, but unfortunately did not. At that point, I would have quit. If I logged in and it wasn't my old stuff, I'd have been like, nope.
Yeah,
done.
You have very short patience for gaming.
Nope, I would never have started over. Okay, so this is just a little fun fact that when it's hard to not eat the popcorn when it's in our face. So here's a fun fact for you that when I was digging for some different nerd news, I came across this interesting fact.
Really?
I mean, it's from 2014, so maybe someone else has the record now. But Michael Thomason holds the world record for the most video games owned. What do you think that number is?
Owned?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go back to like the earliest form of video games. We got Atari, we got Coleco, we got regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. Oh my God. And so if you add in maybe like hundreds of games for each of those systems, maybe 1,000 for some of those things. Oh, going up to PS1, 2, 3, 4. Jeebus. Okay, the most games own video games. 120,000.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
You're way off.
What?
10,607.
Gosh dang it. Well, his collection sucks.
He had the world record in 2014. Who knows if someone's broken that in the last 6 years? I couldn't find an answer on that. But I was just thinking, like, that's a lot of video, because I'm assuming they're going by hard case video games.
Yeah. Well,
so where do you store all those?
Let's say like modern, right? Let's say he's got a PS4 or Xbox One. He has all these games digitally. That would count as owned games.
I don't know if it does. I think, and also if it did, like, you can only own so many and make sure you can only hold so many in your PS4 at once.
No, you have external hard drives, terabytes worth.
I guess. I guess. Anyway, I thought that was really nerdy, and I wanted to tell you.
That is good.
Because I was also thinking, like, how many games does it make sense to have at once? Like, you play what, 3 games max when you have games?
But there's nostalgia.
I mean, we do own a lot of video games still.
In the last fishing trip I took with the guys, we played Legend of Zelda 2, Adventure of Link, for hours.
Jason says he's sure it's over 100,000 by now with games on Steam. Jason, you should actually look it up for us. Why we're doing this? You be our fact checker. Can you hit the switch on that TV too?
Hit the switch on the TV.
Yes, ghee is literally just clarified butter. But also, it's easier because you just scoop it out. You don't have to make it yourself.
Why is it clarified? Why isn't it just reduced?
No, because what it's doing is it's taking out all of the like oil. So it's just like the heavy part. Because if you put the regular butter on, you know how it makes your popcorn melt?
Or why don't you dehydrate the cow?
Oh my God. Okay, now we've jumped off the deep end. Okay, so, I wanted to play another Facebook game before we get into our main topic.
Okay.
I thought it would be funny. If Mama Curtis is watching, she might think it's funny, but I think it's funny. I want to do Yo Mama, and then put your text in your text box, what comes up.
What?
Come on, like Yo Mama jokes. All right, guys, you got to play along, those of you with us. Middle button.
Okay.
Middle button.
How does the sentence start, though?
Yo Mama. It's like if you're going to do a Yo Mama joke.
But then you just read what it says?
Yes. So you do Yo Mama. You typed in Yo Mama, right? Okay.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah, you have to type in Yo Mama.
Okay.
And then you do the middle box. Well, my Yo Mama joke's kind of lame, but it's very sweet. Yo Mama is a great girl, and I love her so much for her.
Mama's going to like that.
I am a really bad Yo Mama joke teller.
Here's mine. Ready? Yo Mama is going on the road today, so I'm sorry to bother you. You're going home soon. I don't know what that is.
I'm going to try the third box. Guys, if you got to do this.
Please, give us Yo Mamas. Wait,
right.
That sounded wrong.
Yo Mama. Okay.
If there are any mamas out there, where's your mama?
Yeah, I know. Why hasn't she been on here? Yo Mama said he would have a lot to get out there, but he had no one else in town.
These are terrible Yo Mama jokes. Yo Mama is alive.
Yo Mama drives a car.
Let's see. Thank you. Jason Smith, but one Texas man can play whatever he wants as he has the world's largest collection of video games. Antonio Montero, USA, has 20,139 games in his home of origin.
Is that official? Guinness Records official?
No, the internets say so.
The internet's never lies.
They never.
I can't help it. I'm eating the popcorn.
We have a Yo Mama from Brian Cooper. Yo Mama is the best when I got to talking. Ooh. Damn. There we go.
It's so dumb.
Brian Cooper taking down the mamas.
McKee, Mine's lame because yo mama and I don't want her to be a part of the team. I think that's funny.
Jason Smith, that is Guinness official as of March of last year.
Awesome. Well, good old USA racking it up.
Internets.
Okay. So do we do anything interesting this past week? I don't think we did.
This is pretty recent news right now. I wanted to mention.
Well, not nerd news.
It is nerd news. Oh,
that's for later. But have we personally done anything this past week, since we've been with our nerds? We finished Upload, which is so much better than I thought it would be based on the trailer. I have a big hole in my heart, big show hole in my heart.
On Amazon Prime. Who knew?
Oh, it's so
Anyone
good.
else watching Upload?
Well, but then we were watching Simpsons. It was like season 6, and we saw co-producer Greg Daniels. So he's been doing this a long freaking time.
Yeah, if you look at old Simpsons on Disney Plus, you will see people in the credits who are now like off doing like big shows. Humble starts at the
Christina
Simpsons.
Clark has a Yo Mama joke.
Oh, let's hear it.
Yo Mama got a new date tonight, so we will have a chance.
Wow. You can't tell your actual mama that.
Yo Mama got a date tonight, so we will have a chance. There's just so much wrong in that. So much wrong.
Wait, is she talking or is someone talking to her? And then maybe it's you and I have a date with you. And maybe
Brian McKee binged it and he has to admit he liked it. Yeah, right? Like Upload was very
surprisingly good.
And heart. The thing is like so much heart in it. That's what, but also I like, it really makes you think about our life, especially as I think it was mostly interesting in quarantine. There's something about the timing of watching that.
I mean, didn't you?
Which one was just kicking?
That I think we both just kicked.
Okay.
I think, did you have a discussion with yourself about your own sense of mortality?
By myself? Like I was in the shower?
Well, no, were you watching the show and like, yeah, maybe it would be cool to live longer than our corporeal bodies would allow?
No, when I watch that, I just think that like, what I do like about it is the idea of you can just go to this if you were rich, you can go to this place where you just hang out and like get whatever you want and just be on the lake. But then I'm like, but I think when you get bored at some point, kind of like The Good Place.
Yeah.
There's a point where you're like, okay, I'm over it.
Maybe, but you always have like in The Good Place, you always have the option to end it.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're like, okay, I've experienced everything. I've done everything that I want to do in the afterlife, and I'm done. I'm bored.
But then raises the question of like, so for those who believe that like after you die, there's an energy that exists and you kind of still exist in the world. Does that energy still exist in spirit form, even if you've been uploaded? And there's a lot of like,
what kind of nerd heaven would you experience?
Well, I would definitely get to eat everything I wanted without gaining weight.
Assuming that
that would be number one.
So you went straight to food.
Oh yeah. I've gained so much weight in this quarantine. I can't fit my pants anymore.
So assuming you went to heaven, like what scenario would play out for
Nerd
you?
heaven or like upload heaven?
Nerd heaven.
Oh, so like there's a man in the sky who has pearly gates?
Yeah, and he says, let's live out your nerd fantasy.
Are you talking about like sort of the Good Place version?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same as upload then.
I guess so.
You
wouldn't have a lightsaber that would double as your wand. So you just take out your lightsaber ready to fight and say, Expelliarmus!
I probably wouldn't have a lightsaber. I'm too clumsy and I feel like I would hurt myself. I'd probably cut something off.
Yeah, but in nerd heaven,
I would definitely want a wand.
You're an expert lightsaber wielder.
I definitely would have a Pegasus. But I would never have to pick up the poop. Somehow, I know we just went to poop.
A nerd heaven Pegasus doesn't poop.
Yes! I'm getting one of those.
Neither do you.
I don't have to poop?
No.
Well, I mean, that's real life. So what's...
Tell me we have a comment here.
Oh, she agrees with you. They wouldn't poop in heaven.
See?
Hey, McKee's got us on his big screen. We're officially like, that means we're a TV show. We just became a TV show. Oh God, he's been looking up sound effects and now he's decided to make his own. No.
Yep.
By next week, he's probably putting them on there.
Oh, it's going to happen. You ready for this?
What did Chris Edgar say? Either that or it's manure made of diamonds. What if they pooped like, just like in the commercial, they pooped like rainbow, like snow cones or cotton candy. Would you eat it?
No. No. Oh, that came out your butt, but it tastes like cotton candy.
I feel like you would eat it.
Ah, come on. Not German.
What?
German Scheisse videos? No.
Oh,
Okay.
no, we're not going there. We're not going there. All right. You want to get into our main story?
Sure, but wait, I had a little nerd news, and I wanted to.
But I thought we were going to save nerd news for the end. But
Okay, yeah, we will.
If you want, go
No,
for
no,
it.
no. I'll save it, because then I'll save the new nerd news intro.
Oh, God. No, not until you put it on the hair.
Okay.
Not official. I've got to start eating this. Oh, Maria Burton is on. She's on the Facebooks. So she wishes she could stay on. Us too. Quit your job.
That's right.
We're more important.
Yeah, don't help people in the hospital.
Brandy, thank you
Selfish.
for joining us. That's a hard pass on what? You don't want to eat the unicorn poop if it tastes like cotton candy?
Thank you, Brandy.
I bet your son would. Ask
What?
him.
Mommy, can I have unicorn poop for dinner?
Brian accuses me of rainbow Skittles.
Ooh.
Brick Coop says, what if it cooped White Castle?
Oh, that is a really good question.
No, because then
Shut up.
it's
You
too
would
much
eat it in
like
a
no,
second.
it's too much like I mean then it's like meat. It's like poo. And I can't.
Also, is
But
it,
my Nerd Heaven would have a White Castle. It's just for me, and I would eat as many as I want without getting sick or fat.
also is Nerd Heaven White Castle poop indistinguishable from actual world nerd White Castle poop?
Okay, moving on. Brandy says he may actually eat it, and he would probably allow it. She'd probably allow it. Hey Tessie, thanks for joining us. No, not a mom fail. It means mom cool. Live your life, son. Live your life. Okay, so here we go, nerds. I'm gonna need you to start thinking of things after I give my 10. But I found a list of 10 ways to provoke a geek argument.
Provoke?
Yes.
Existing in the same room together?
I am going to give you these 10 ways, and I'm going to try to keep an eye on the stuff for me. I have not enough computer screen apparently.
Popcorn
for all
is the
these
devil's
things.
food. It's really good, and you can't stop eating it, and it gets in your teeth.
Yeah,
I hate
it's
it.
yummers. Okay, trying to make these windows smaller so I can see everybody's comments. All right, so I'm going to give you guys 10, and then I want you to give us some. Okay, number 10. Okay, this one's dumb. Internet Explorer is better than Firefox.
No,
I don't
that's a
really-
good one.
I don't
because
really
we
care.
all
They're
know.
both stupid.
I mean, Firefox is better.
I just tried to use Firefox for something and it gave me issues. So
Well, it does take a modicum of intelligence to actually try to.
I'm a Safari user. Even though I really like Opera. I use Opera the most actually now that I think about it. I like Safari and how it keeps my passwords, but I don't like but Opera is just really clean for me. Okay.
I like my Opera in
Here we go.
houses. Thank you very much.
Here you go. This is one that's gonna give nerd arguments. Jar Jar Binks was so funny. I wish he'd been in the original trilogy too.
No one thinks that, so it's not an argument.
I think it.
You don't think he's that funny.
I like Jar Jar.
No one likes Jar Jar. You're on an island right now. If one person says they like Jar Jar, in all earnestness, not just to see me do this, I will. Never mind. I'll eat the popcorn we picked off the ground.
You would do that anyway. That one's dumb. I'm gonna read that one. Okay, number 6 on their list. The best Star Trek film was number 5, no question. I don't know what number 5 was.
Not the what? Undiscovered Country? What? No, that's dumb. Okay, first of all, you have to distinguish between is it the OG with Kirk and crew, or is it Picard and his movies? I think if you take them all collectively, it'd be a tie between Wrath of Khan and First Contact. End of story.
You know what would really start a nerd argument with this one is if I say The Last Jedi was the best Star Wars movie ever
Well,
made.
that's just stupid. No one would ever say that. Thank you.
But people on the internet do say that.
No, they don't.
And they think Skywalker, Rise of Skywalker is dumb.
You can't please everyone. You can't come out with the original trilogy, which is A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and then
Hi, Justine. Thanks for joining. Give more nerd arguments that will tick him off. DreamWorks kicks Pixar's animated butt.
wait. Brave is the best. Higgy, is Brave a internet? Wait, is that a browser? I'm confused. Or is he talking about Disney movies? Brave is the
Which
best
I
Disney
just
movie?
asked about.
Yes. Is that what you asked?
I said DreamWorks kicks Pixar's animated butt.
DreamWorks. No, that's dumb too. Why would you say that?
I would.
DreamWorks has How to Train Your Dragon, and that's it.
Oh,
Pixar
well.
has a decades-long history of great movies.
I will say, How to Train Your Dragon is probably one of the best animated movies ever made.
Yeah,
and not
I
even
agree.
for story, just like the way they took lighting and made it very realistic. And,
The way they took Toothless and made him someone you just can't not love.
well, that's typical cartoon stuff.
Name a more lovable creature than Toothless.
Warm hugs. Olaf.
No.
I loved Olaf so much when he first came out.
What? Olaf's not good enough.
Groot is my favorite digital character.
Not cuter than Toothless. Nope. Prove me wrong, kids. Prove me wrong.
Toothless is kind of a little butthead. He kind of does what he wants to do.
He represents the cutest part of every animal you've ever owned. Cat, dog, fish, turtle. Thank you.
You stupid.
You're stupid.
Gizmo, exactly. Gizmo is a cuter digital character. Is Gizmo more puppety?
He is, okay, first of all, he's a puppet. So if you want to do who's a cuter puppet, Gizmo or who, that's a discussion you can have. We're talking about digitally animated or animated creature.
But I would even
Or
say
character.
when Disney,
Creature.
I think Pixar is better than the regular Disney animated movies. Like I will take Toy Story over a Beauty and the
Well,
Beast
sure.
or Aladdin.
But we
any
weren't
day.
saying that. You would
Well, I'm telling,
asserted.
but that's where we're going now.
Oh, okay.
Go with the flow. This is what you guys are just seeing the inside of our regular life. This is all. We're basically this is what we'd be doing on the couch in there, but
Right.
instead we're dragging you into it.
Or so we're putting to rest that Pixar is way better than DreamWorks, and that no one can come up with something better than Toothless.
No, I think there's better characters in Toothless. As much as I love Toothless,
But you haven't said one yet.
I have said those. You're just not. You're not accepting them as truth.
Okay, this is the range of Groot. I am Groot.
When I watched the first, when I watched the first Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yes.
I could not believe how much I loved Groot. Like I could not believe how he made I Am Groot so powerful and
It was
so meaningful.
a novelty the way he emoted through that one sentence. Yes. But
By
is
the
that
end, though, I was
does
just
some
in-
of his
I was
parts
in-
better than Toothless? No way.
I was in love with Groot. I thought he meant more for the
and
universe
that's
and for
to
humanity.
his credit. I liked Groot too.
And then you have Baby Groot, who's a little jerk face, but he's still adorable, and you
That
I
was
still want
adolescent
one.
Groot. Baby Groot was just cute, 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 cute.
It was too much cute.
Yes. But come on, you can't agree that it's better than Toothless.
I do.
Mm.
Brandy's throwing out a nerd fight here. Although I would reverse it. I think the nerd argument would be if someone comes up to you and says, DC is better than Marvel.
Also false.
Do you know anybody who actually thinks that? 'Cause
Well,
I
okay,
don't.
you know what?
guys know anybody who
I
thinks
do. There are like hardcore Batman fans that'll say like Batman's better than anything Marvel can come up with, and they might have an argument there. Batman is like so freaking cool. You can't. I mean, his history, his his storylines, everything, his villains. It's tough to top Batman.
Well, you know what the problem is because when we think DC and Marvel now, we really think movies.
Yeah, you equate them with the prolific, voluminous, the studio, the movies the studios churned
Yeah,
out.
I mean, Marvel has made such a masterful
They've got a machine going.
line of like just complicated storylines that somehow work and characters and actors. Everything just works. Where
Yeah.
DC seems to just, for the most part, except for Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman, and a little bit of Shazam, and then my friend Leah McKendrick, who just did this short film. It's like 16 minutes.
Oh, that's really cool. Can we talk
It's
about
called
that?
Poison and Ivy. What's it called?
It's
Pamela
and
Ivy.
Look it up on YouTube. Pamela and Ivy. It's about 15 minutes.
Launched yesterday.
Yeah, it launched yesterday. It's the origin story of Poison Ivy, and it's really
Well,
well
here's what I was
done.
gonna say is like they had no money. Like it was a lot of favors. It was like it was very hard to pull off.
Yeah.
And they made a better story that I cared about than the giant DC machine.
Yeah, which is so sad.
Yeah.
You have a huge studio churning out DC movies, and they just can't get
I'm
it
really
right.
worried about Wonder Woman 2 because I feel like I don't know how you're gonna make that work after.
Are you going to capture an origin story? No one can capture the magic of an origin story. However, 80s Wonder Woman.
Well, the other thing though with Wonder Woman is I actually thought the ending was dumb because it was that it kind of went from this great story to I have to end it with superhero ending. But somehow Marvel movies make it work. Like their big epic endings are powerful and moving. They're not just kind of.
Also, because of the volume, if you have 60% of Marvel movies that come out that are crap, it doesn't matter because you have that 40% that are like, holy crap, these Marvel movies are great.
The only Marvel movies I thought were crap were the Ant-Man movies.
Those were
I
not
love
crap,
Paul
though.
Rudd, but I can't get into those movies.
Why? They're awesome.
I walked out of the second one.
They're grounded just like all the other Marvel movies. They're grounded in character development. You want to cheer for the characters because of their personal relationships, not their powers.
I don't know. I can't get with it. I can't get with it. Brandy says she can't wait to watch Wonder Woman. Yep.
We have another nerd fight from Jason Smith.
Okay.
The Lord of the Rings would have been better if they just gave the ring to the Eagles.
I don't know what that means.
God damn it. It does. You know what it means. First of all, damn popcorn. First of all, we wouldn't have a movie or a story. God, that would really solve everything, wouldn't it?
Tom, explain to me though. What does he mean?
Okay, remember the Eagles in the end of the movie?
I don't remember eagles at all.
The Eagles were like a huge species, like elves and dwarves, but you also had the Eagles.
They were like people?
You could communicate with them. They didn't speak
It wasn't
English.
Like eagles, like flying.
Yeah, they were just big eagles. They rescued Frodo and Samwise from the mountain after they dropped the ring.
I do not remember this at all. Wow.
So when the Mount Doom was exploding, the Eagles came and carried off, Frodo and Samwise. And then you would think, wow, if the Eagles could do that, you just give Jason Smith, here you go. Maybe the Eagles couldn't handle the evil of the ring.
Oh. Okay. Did he just win that nerd fight?
Yes. However, it reminded me of something I saw. Remember the picture?
Hey, look, Mama Milchard is on.
Hello, Mama Milchard. You got a Yo Mama joke for us?
Hello. Hi, London and Skyla and Malaya.
Hello. I sent you a meme, this picture. If R2-D2 didn't have his memory wiped and he knew everything he's known since the beginning of his creation, why didn't he just tell Luke that Anakin was his father and Darth Vader was his father from the beginning?
But the argument is he did have it wiped.
No, he didn't.
No, that's what the argument is. What people say, like that's how you explain it away, is that we didn't see it, but he had to have.
No, because he talks about.
Oh no, the other argument is that Luke didn't really understand him. It was kind of when you talk to your dog.
No, what?
It's kind of like
No. No, we can't. We cannot posit that is not an assertion. Luke understood R2 all the time. They have dialogue.
Yeah, but it's like when you talk to your cat every day, and you have you had a whole conversation with him yesterday.
First of all, let's lay some context for that.
You had a whole circle with both cats. You had a whole conversation.
I need friends. No, Luke has back and forth with R2.
Okay. Jason says, I'd argue at R2-D2 that he wouldn't have known Anakin was Darth Vader.
But he did.
But how? He did. But why?
Because in Phantom Menace and all of the prequel movies, it's Luke and Anakin. And Luke is on Mustafar when Anakin turns. Or, not Luke. R2-D2 is on Mustafar when Anakin turns. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
He's there for all of it. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin are going to fight to the death. R2's there.
Maybe he didn't understand. Maybe he's just a robot. I don't know. I'm trying to give it. Otherwise, it's a giant, giant hole.
Of course it is. Maybe R2 thought to himself, this is not information that Luke can handle. I don't want to expose him to that. I'm a good old droid. He'll figure it out for himself.
Well, Mama Melchert says that they understand their cat. She's spoiled. So you're not alone.
Thank you. Anyone else have long, in-depth discussions with their pets?
Okay, so here's another nerd fight. Well, you kind of brought this up a little bit, but Batman is boring. He doesn't even have any superpowers.
Batman is boring?
Yeah. He's just a rich guy with gadgets.
Who said this?
This is how you start a nerd fight.
Well, no one agrees that Batman is boring.
Well, Batman is boring most of the time in most movies.
What?
Batman is so uninteresting.
He's dark and cool.
No.
And he'll cut you, but he won't kill you.
Other than the Nolan movies, I've never found and Michael Keaton, I've never found.
So most of them.
I've never found Batman interesting.
Except for most of the movies.
Well, yeah, Ben Affleck recently.
Yeah,
what did
okay.
he do was interesting?
But you just said Michael Keaton and Christopher Nolan.
That's only
movies.
4 movies.
That's okay. 3 for Nolan and 3 for Keaton.
Well, I only remember Keaton from the first then.
Well, he had multiple. Selena Kyle, Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman.
I didn't like those early movies. I thought they were bad.
You just said you liked them.
I didn't like the Penguin and all those weird freaking like.
Well, they became cartoonish.
The first one was good. It was Jack Nicholson, right?
Yeah.
Joker.
Which I don't like Jack Nicholson's Joker. Maybe back then it came off as okay, but in retrospect, I don't think it holds up. Anyone else disagree?
Apparently, Grandpa agrees with you, John. What about the R2D2? Brian McKee says R2D2 is a compulsive liar and was involved in politics.
Oh! Maybe he's the one who's been pulling the strings all along. Maybe it goes R2D2, Emperor Palpatine, Jedi Council. Wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Christy Lee agrees Batman is boring. Yes.
What? He's not boring.
Look, compared to the other superheroes that have like these really like even though I'm not the biggest Spider-Man fan, but at least Spidey has this whole interesting, I'm a teenager and I'm nerdy and I'm awkward, but I can fly from buildings. I have to deal with teenage girl stuff while I'm saving the world. There's more to it. Batman's just like, I'm rich. I'm going to talk funny and I'm going to use this stuff I
Batman's
bought.
like, oh, I lost my parents to a criminal. I'm going to devote my entire life to fighting them. I can't fly, so let me figure out a way that I can fly with machines that my money made.
Yeah, you have money. So basically, he's a rich dude who can handle things.
He's also extremely intelligent. You can't crap on Batman.
If you want to, okay, let's put rich guys up against each other. Let's put
Tony Stark versus Batman.
Yes, exactly. Iron Man is way more interesting. He's way more witty. He's way more.
You just like him because he's a freaking playboy. Although Bruce Wayne is acts like a playboy.
I actually hate Bruce Wayne because he's a.
Bruce Wayne is a better dude because he acts like a playboy to get people off the scent that he's Batman. Tony Stark is a playboy, kind of douchebag.
That's just an excuse to be a playboy and not have to have the have the guilt.
Oh, this is a nerd fight. You are so wrong. And who's gonna win in a fight?
Oh, Christy Lee comes back. She says, "Wait. I said it isn't boring." So she agrees. She likes Batman.
Ha! Ho, ho, ho! Wait.
Jason Smith, I think Jack's Batman holds up. It's a good transition from the wacky 60s show Joker and Heath. Heath Joker.
I will give Jason that. It is a good bridge from that total cartoony. Maybe Jack Nicholson even chose to let's pay homage to that old school Joker and try to bridge him to something darker.
Yeah.
But nothing compares to Heath Ledger.
No, of course. But for the time, was it the 80s?
It was the 80s, yeah. And you couldn't, I mean.
It was 90s, wasn't it? I don't know. But it was.
The most the Joker could do back then was snort a bunch of rails like Coke.
So we have some more votes for Tony Stark. Diana says at least Tony Stark is actually smart.
No, Bruce Wayne is super, super smart.
And
he comes up with all of his own gadgets.
Melchert says I like Batman, but I like Iron Man better.
Oh, there's a lot of Iron Man support out there.
Come on, you like Iron Man better than Batman.
What, the movie or?
Yes, if we're going to compare the movies.
I like Dark Knight better than I do the original Iron Man.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Brian McKee, Green Hornet, best rich superhero. I can't even watch that movie. It got such bad reviews.
I think that was Seth Rogen, right?
Well, he was like, but it was like Ryan Reynolds. Who's Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds was Green Hornet?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. That was Green Lantern.
Oh, it's Green Lantern. Who's the frick is Green Hornet?
I think it was a Seth Rogen movie.
All those movies are so bad, I don't even know. Another vote for Tony Stark, just FYI.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm out of my list, so unless everybody else has any more nerd fights to pick with you, I'm just going to eat popcorn.
Okay. You ready for nerd news?
Sure.
No, I mean, are you ready for nerd news?
No. Not if you're playing that stupid movie. For our podcast listeners who aren't watching, he literally just played that off his phone. He made that with his mouth. It is not going to be our nerd news.
This is the nerd news.
Chris Edgar, help me, please.
Okay. So for nerd news, the guy from the Double Rainbow. Remember that viral video? The Double Rainbow guy? It's a double rainbow, man. Woo.
No, but go ahead.
He passed away.
Aw.
And he was like one of the first like viral sensations when viral videos were just coming to being. Anyway, he passed away, and it got me thinking, what are some of the nerdiest viral videos out there?
See, actually, Christina Clark would be more helpful at this because she's seen everything and watches everything. I literally only know viral videos if Christina Clark posts them. Or I just like I don't look them up. I'm not on social media that much. So what came to mind for you?
The first thing I thought was the Afro Ninja. Remember that?
Oh, just really quick. Jason Smith is going to have to veto that sound clip, John. Thank you.
Are you sure, Jason?
Thank you.
Are you sure?
This is the nerd news.
I mean, it's informative.
And it's pretty nerdy. Anyway, what were you saying?
The
Justine
kid,
remembers your double rainbow guy.
yeah. I mean, if you look him up now, you're like, oh yeah, double rainbow guy. And then he started crying and laughing about the fact that there was a double rainbow. Is it a triple rainbow? What does this all mean? You don't remember that? It's hilarious. Probably one of the best viral videos in terms of nerds was the kid doing the lightsaber fight with the staff.
The chubby kid?
Yeah,
I did see that one.
Remember that one? So he does this fight with, I don't think it wasn't a lightsaber to begin with. He was just doing this fight and he's kind of all over the place. And then someone added lightsabers to the video afterwards. And it became one of the best videos I've ever seen in my life.
I don't think I've seen the lightsaber version.
Oh God, you need to watch it.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
look it up.
link it right now to everybody.
Maybe I have. It's pretty old, right?
Face reality, John. It sucks. Oh, does it? I'm not gonna do it again. I promise. All right, I will come up with a different nerd news intro.
I'm trying to think if there's any viral videos that come to mind that like even recently, there's times where I show you things and I think it's hilarious, but I can't
Right.
remember what they are. I don't get why viral videos became such a sensation. Is it just because it's like, hey, this is quick, funny laugh, and then you share it with somebody?
That's it, and then it's shared with everyone.
But yet I make a piece of art
Yeah,
and no one shares it.
exactly.
So I should make a stupid cat video is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like if you would film me yesterday when I was trying to put a plate of food down for our dog, and I'm going down to put the dog, and the cat runs under, but not just runs under and hits my hand so that the plate goes flying and she runs off.
I watched this in slow motion. It was the most hilarious thing ever.
It was almost like
It was
she
a
was
paper plate.
mad that the dog was getting food and she wasn't.
And then the food flew everywhere.
Yeah.
All over the
I
carpet.
was so mad.
But I've never seen you that mad because you were shocked into silence. And then I know your fury is real.
I just could. It was just too of all the things she could have done in that moment. I had it on purpose. If you were filming that would have went viral.
Yeah. Go ahead and read what McKee just said.
Oh no. Consult Chris before you release anything musical.
You know what? I'm gonna collaborate with Chris Edgar. A new
On a
nerd
nerd
news
news.
intro.
You're gonna send Chris your bad intro and say, I want something like this, and he's gonna send you back something that's like magical. Justine, nerd news. Here's a bunch of nerdy laughter and it ended with a snort.
Mine did?
No, she's saying that's how you change it up.
Oh yeah. I could do that.
Okay, so you have other nerd news, or should I bring up my nerd news?
I have one more tidbit.
Okay.
So we're in quarantine, but things are starting to open up, especially restaurants right now.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you want to eat at a restaurant in Washington State, are you willing to do this? Because this is a requirement. You have to give your name, your phone number, and your email address so it's easier for people to do contact tracing in case you have the virus. Are you willing to give that information up to eat at a restaurant?
I mean, we give it up on Facebook just by logging in. Like all of our data is out there. So
That's true.
who cares?
Yeah, I guess
And
so.
I guess
huh?
I would want to know if someone got sick, so you would know you need to quarantine yourself and all that.
That's true.
I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I don't see anything terrible with it.
Don't you think, though, that all that information in amateur hands might be a little...
But I mean, okay, you go to, I don't know, Fuddruckers came to mind. I don't know why there's not really Fuddruckers anymore, but you go to Fuddruckers and you give them you write on the card, here's my name and my birthday
That's
and my
true.
email.
That's the corporate setting. Now, what mom and pop like have hundreds of names and phone numbers and email addresses. I guess that really doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, like people, how do you think telemarketer robocallers are calling us? Someone gave our information away.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to eat there if I don't trust them, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
If only they some shady folks.
Oh, what are they going to do with my phone number?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Okay, that's my nerd news.
Brian Cooper has some nerd news, apparently.
Oh, please tell.
Indiana Jones movie is supposed to be a sequel to the second Indiana Jones movie, Temple of Doom. What?
What?
So but he's too old to, I'm confused.
Wait, okay, you're going to have to elaborate a little bit because how are we going to do this? Is Harrison,
Because Harrison Ford's playing Indiana Jones.
right?
So it'd have to be after the last movie.
So how do you, please do be
Did
explaining.
they just go, all the other movies are terrible, so we're going to backtrack?
No, okay, first of all, Last Crusade is amazing.
It's not amazing.
It is what?
It was pretty boring.
Last Crusade?
Yeah.
Please tell her she's wrong right now. Raise your hand. Last Crusade, amazing.
Back on your thing about the restaurants, Christy Lee says, sure, my information's already out there. And Justine says, as long as we don't have to give them our social number and blood sample. I think your social is the big thing.
Yeah,
Because we give out all of our other information all the time. The social is the one that you could never.
right.
If someone asks you for that, then it's like,
You can give any sort of information you want as long as you're not eating at a buffet. Remember the buffet video we saw yesterday?
just threw up a little bit. Because we saw this video where they did an experiment where they put some glow in the dark paint on one guy's hand.
One guy.
And then the lights are on. So he's just going about his day. He's getting his drinks. He's going to the salad bar. He's talking to people.
Everyone.
At the end, they turn on the black lights and everything. Every single person had something on them, at least their hands.
Everyone.
Some people had it on their face. Some people everybody had on all their utensils, all of the utensils at the salad bar. It was just
everywhere.
I was already a germaphobe, but I will never eat at a buffet again, first of all.
Which sucks because Soup Plantation rocks.
If I do, I'm gonna take my own utensils.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
how are you gonna scoop your salad or
this is
your
what we were
pasta?
talking about, how many times we've eaten at these places where we just go and we get our food and we put it on our plate and then we eat. We don't go wash our hands before we eat or anything.
Especially Soup Plantation.
So gross. So gross. Coop said that's literally all he knows.
Hey!
What?
Jason Smith, Last Crusade, amazing. Eric Ching. Hello, Eric Ching. Welcome. Last Crusade, amazing. Bop, 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 bop.
Oh, no surprise. Your nerd group is all on the same page.
Pa, 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 pa.
Weird. The sun just went down outside and our light just got a little more, our picture looks a little better now.
A little more romantic, hey?
Oh, really?
Would you like some popcorn? I have no idea how close I got.
Maria says
But
sweet tomatoes in Las Vegas is permanently closed. I'm assuming that's a buffet.
I have no idea. Sweet potato buffet, Maria?
I'm also thinking that's like, are these buffets going to survive? Like they've been closed. Can you get Soup Plantation to go right now?
No. Oh, their whole business model. Oh, no.
Also, can we get Soup Plantation to go right now?
You wish. Just load up those edamame.
Dave Melchert says Last Crusade was all right.
It was a little better than all right. Okay, let's do this. Last Crusade, Temple of Doom. Which was better?
Well,
we all know the OG, original Lost Ark. Very special, very good. Launched a whole franchise. I know a lot of people that love Temple of Doom. I don't really.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you my nerd news before I get into a nerd fight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we need to do our.
Christy
superhero
says
fight.
they need to leave Indiana Jones alone.
I can agree with that. I mean, Crystal Skull. Oy.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of that was terrible.
Yeah.
Also, but here's my problem. is like, yes, leave Indiana Jones alone, but also we only have a few more years of Harrison Ford movies, so let's
wring them dry.
Yeah, let's do as many as we can.
God,
Can we do a Han
whatever.
Solo as an old guy movie?
Whatever we can get out of Harrison Ford, please. Although, did anyone see Call of the Wild?
No, we didn't want to see a regular movie with Harrison Ford. We want to see him as an action hero.
I think he is an action hero in Call of the Wild.
Okay. So here we go. We're talking about Wonder Woman. Oh, we got one.
All right, Brian Cooper, Last Crusade is my second favorite next to Raiders. Same here, Coop.
Okay. Patty Jenkins confirmed that the Wonder Woman Amazons are getting a spinoff.
That is great news.
It's terrible news.
What?
Why would you want to? Is it also? I didn't get if it was a TV show or a movie.
TV show.
Okay. I'm like, I just don't get why we would watch them that long.
Because they're badass.
I would get bored. I don't like that kind of stuff, I guess.
Okay, first of all, you're going to have political intrigue, the hierarchy of all,
I liked it for the Wonder Woman movie in the little bit of snippet I got so that I could see her origins, but I don't need to see anything else. I'm done. I left the land. I don't need to go back.
You're going to have to see how they interact with all the other cultures of the world now.
Oh, so the spinoff will be now that Wonder Woman's out.
This is what I'm assuming. Like everyone knows about the Amazons now. They can't just be an island unto themselves.
It's almost like having a Star Trek but without the space. Like you're just new. They're exploring new worlds as worlds come to them.
It's totally opposite. It's like having Star Trek. Instead of just being on Earth, now they have the entire universe to explore. So instead of the Amazons being just on the island,
yeah, but everybody's going to have to come
explore.
to the island. So you're going to always, I don't know. I just don't.
It'll be great.
Nah.
Uh-huh.
We'll get back to that, Brandy. That's actually a good nerd fight. Here's another one. I don't know if you saw this. The Smash cast is reuniting for Bombshell in concert for coronavirus relief live stream with Renee Zellweger, Deborah Messing, Catherine McPhee, Megan Hilty, Leslie Odom Jr., and more.
Theater nerd here. I like Smash.
I loved Smash. I wanted it to go on more seasons. I wanted to direct it.
Where was Renee Zellweger in all this?
I think it's just because now she's like Judy. She's going to be part of the live thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a big deal that they're
right.
So Chris Edgar came to me the other day and said, because we have a show that we're doing called Danny in the Darkness that we're going to do for Fringe Festival, which got pushed from the summer to October.
Fringe Festival is?
Well, it's basically a bunch of theaters, like a bunch of shows go up into these theaters for 1 week, like just constantly running the clock. There's theaters, there's a show everywhere. So now they're going to do a virtual theater like this summer. And Chris goes, oh, do we want to do this? Or he's like, he wanted to do it. He was excited. I was like, no, because virtual stuff is stupid. The live streams are dumb. So even though I'm excited for the Bombshell reunion, I don't think it's going to feel a little uneventful.
Yeah.
Because what made Smash was the big stage and the lights and the glory of Broadway.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
now they're going to be what, in their living room?
Yeah. A lot of these reunion things are a little anticlimactic. Although, and this is my last bit of nerd news, Josh Gad got together the cast of The Goonies. And that was fun. But he's now getting together the cast of Back to the Future. And I'm really excited about that.
And have you watched the Back to the Future documentary on Hulu yet?
No,
Yeah.
I have not.
It's there.
Let's watch. You've already seen it.
I haven't watched it. But
Great. Let's watch it.
You've now dragged me into your thing.
Yes.
So Brandy Stevens is giving one more nerd battle off.
Okay. And just to finish up over here, Jason Smith, I agree with Jen. I'm kind of tired of shows about support characters and superheroes.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Unless it's like Harley Quinn pulled it off. She's a big enough personality to be a main character.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the other way, I don't know.
So Margot Robbie.
Yeah, she really hasn't done anything bad yet, has she?
Nope.
She was fantastic in Bombshell. She was fantastic in I, Tonya. Like, she's just great.
Well, back to Wolf of Wall Street.
Which I won't see because okay, so PC versus PS. First of all, PC is.
Well, I know some of our listeners right now are going to defend PC hardcore.
Why? Because they're cheaters, like all the other PC players we play with. Are you guys cheaters? Also, Xbox versus PS.
That's a good debate. That's a legit debate.
So it's actually interesting. I don't know if Mama Melchick's still watching, but she emailed me and she said, "What's a good gaming system?" Because they want to play something with the kids. And I was like, Wii is best for family games and for kids. Because
They'll grow out of that too quickly.
Do they though? Because we still would have fun playing it. But also,
But do we?
Look, because we're too much into the. But if you're gonna do a family game, if you're gonna say there's 4 kids and 2 grandparents,
You can get all that on PS4s or Xboxes.
doing what?
You can do all the family game they have those options.
Can you do the bowling? Can
Yes,
you do
they
the,
have all that stuff. They have motion detection, motion capture.
Right, but on Wii you can get all of that for like $100. On PS4 to get all of that, you got to spend like $1,000.
You'll spend a little more, but you'll open up your gaming well beyond formative years.
Okay, so let's say they spend the money on a bigger gaming system, Xbox or PS4.
Yes.
I still say PS4 because even the VR itself, like Xbox doesn't even have VR.
I started with Xbox, was a diehard Xbox
I started
defender.
with Xbox too.
Then I switched to PS4, I think to play with Higgy and
You
Jason.
did. I remember. I was with you when this happened.
That's
I was
right.
like, really? You're going to spend this much money to play with your friends?
Yeah.
And he was like, yes, I am.
And I did, and I am really happy that I did. I became a PlayStation supporter over the Xbox. It changed my whole mindset. So thanks, guys.
Well, I will say thanks too, because now I actually am a fan of it. The VR is still a little tough for me because I get motion sick on the wrong game.
But it's really, really realistic. It's great.
He's been playing, what's that thing called? This
Beat Saber.
No, that one too.
Sprint Vector.
Like he came out to the garage when I was working after he did the Sprint Vector, and it looked like he had dumped a bucket of water on it.
It's a great workout.
You couldn't even move your arms the next day.
It was a hard workout, but fun. You're competing against yourself.
And then you're playing your shooting game with other people around
That's
the world.
right. Firewall 0 hour.
Which I think I would play that one with you if we had 2 VRs, but it's not worth buying a second VR.
It's next level though. If you're thinking Ready Player One, that's like first person shooter in a virtual world. It's really cool.
Yeah. For now, I'm just stuck at my room right now. Wii Fit has fitness workouts too. Yes. I have Wii Fit, which I haven't pulled out in probably a decade, at least 5 years. But yes, the PS does have a lot of workout stuff, especially like I said, like if you do the VR. But you had a thing. There's like a thing that captured your images, and so you could rock climb and do all kinds of other things as well. But what was actually better about the PS than the Wii, now we're talking about it, is you could actually do 2 people together, whereas the Wii Fit, you had to keep trading off, which doesn't really work.
Yeah. No, the capture for the capture camera on the PS4 is pretty wide.
But why not Xbox?
Why not Xbox? I mean, they have a good motion capture system as well. They don't have a integrated VR system though.
No.
It's a third-party Oculus Rift. So that I don't think is as seamless as like the PlayStation has their own VR. Everything works together really well. You don't have to worry about a thing.
Got it. But I still go back to at their age, at the kids' age, I still think Wii is it's a cheap solution.
I think they cater toward little kids.
Which is what we're talking about.
But there are PlayStation and Xbox options for little kids. And then when they grow out of that, you have all the old options and the new ones.
I mean, my daughter, when she was littler, when Harley was like, I don't know, 7 or so, she used to play the Sims Kingdom for hours and hours and hours on Wii. I don't know. I think that I'm still going to say Wii.
You have a special place in your heart for the Wii.
Maria, do not get fired for watching us. Just quit, and then you can watch us whenever you want.
That's right.
Brandy says, my 14-year-old is an Xbox fan, but he only plays with kids. But he's also now has to buy a Quest VR system. Yeah, see.
Jason Smith had a response to your PC cheaters comment. He goes, cheaters, says the console gamer with an aim assist on every shooter.
But really?
It's not the same. You have a speed component.
You guys are so fast. Like, you can shoot us around corners.
That mouse maneuver, man.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
But I don't see how you guys have fun with that. To me, there's something about this motion.
I mean, I've done that. It's fun.
I don't know.
It's the same. You get used to it.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
To me, it's almost like driving.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Christina Clark, it's harder for little kids to use the PS4 and Xbox remotes.
That's what I'm saying. Wii is just so like, here, I'm using my hands to do the thing it tells me to do on the screen.
Yeah, but all right. There is that. You got me there.
I don't know. I go back to reading choose. Okay, before we run out of time, do we want to do our superhero fight?
Yeah.
Which is missing. Aha.
Aha. Ready for the superhero fight?
This is
Oh no.
nerd news.
Okay, you can't do that first. You at least got to do a superhero one.
This is the superhero fight.
Chris Edgar must not be listening right now. We
He's
have
like,
so many things to say. Jason Smith says, I played Fortnite on PS4 and PC. I suck on PC. Yeah, I just think I think it's easier to use the.
Because you're used to it.
Yeah. you keep
All right,
saying
here we go.
that. Which one do we pick
Superhero
first?
fight.
The white
we,
one?
We picked the white one first.
Okay. Pick a white one.
Ooh.
What did you get?
I have a wizard.
Ooh, I have a demolitions expert.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I picked 2 black.
2 black. 1 from each side. All right.
I'm so screwed on this fight.
Holy crap! My 2 cards are related to each other.
What did you get? You're a wizard? They are.
Oh my god! I can't believe this just happened. I want you to read them.
Okay, he is a wizard who can hold his breath forever and can stop time while holding his breath. I'm dead.
Holy crap!
So you could stop time. You're a wizard who can stop time forever.
Forever! Because I can hold my breath forever!
I can't even fight this. I'm a demolitions expert that's made of straw and is a pacifist. I can't.
This is like our Canada fight from last week. You demolished me because I was a piñata.
I guess my only thing is if I'm a pacifist, maybe I could talk. I could really get into your psyche and talk to you and convince you to not.
Really?
Well,
anyone want to like take
Come on,
this,
someone help. How can the
demolition
demolition
experts?
expert, it's made of straw, who's a pacifist, beat the wizard who can hold his breath forever?
Last week I came
Stop
up with
time.
piñatas holding COVID-19 virus that could somehow destroy all of Canada, but I don't know. I don't think your pacifist is going to win.
Somebody help. Somebody help.
My wizard can hold his breath forever and stop time while he's holding his breath.
Guys, come on, help me. There's got to be a way our demolition expert who's made of straw, who's a pacifist, can win this.
Nope. You're a
I'm
pacifist.
dead. I lose.
All right, should we keep tally?
Wait. Destroy his lungs. Brandy!
But how?
But I'm a pacifist.
Yeah. You can't destroy. You're
Okay.
a pacifist.
But maybe I can just, I'm a pacifist, so I don't want to hurt you, but I find a way to, okay, wait, if you can't, okay, I got it. Because you have to hold your breath to make it work. But I'm a pacifist, so I'm just going to talk to you forever so you never have time to hold your breath.
What?
I have another idea.
No. This is the
I
only
have another
way.
idea.
This is the only
No,
way.
I have another idea.
What?
I could just make out with you until you're not mad anymore and don't want to kill me.
Yes. Okay. There's that.
When we're
but
done,
it's
we'll
not
go
gonna
try
work.
it, and I'll tell you
Okay.
if it worked.
You're made of straw. So if I have an allergy, it's the only way you're going to affect me. But I can hold my breath so your allergy doesn't
But
work.
if I'm making out with you, all my straw will get in there. Brandy, you just won us. You just won us the match. Okay, you probably
All right,
realized
one to one.
you probably won this one.
Yes.
But we had a really good try. I appreciate that. Your straw would be destroyed before you could talk. Mom, you're not helping me. You're supposed to help
Thank
me.
you. Thank you.
Before we say goodbye, I wanted to read a very nice comment. Chris Townsend said, "Hey, it's the first time I'm watching, and I love the interaction between you two. And now I plan to watch every time."
Yay! Thanks for
Cheer.
watching.
Thank you. That's so sweet. And she's known me since I was like, I don't know, 6 or something.
This is for my sister. Pew, pew, pew.
And Brandy, same here. I'm definitely watching every time. You guys, we only have fun because you're here.
That's
So
right.
thank you so
Thanks for
much.
contributing, like your topics and your points of view.
And just
Fantastic.
and also Coop, it's only going to work if John is into straw chicks. Well,
I'm into a lot
fine.
of chicks.
I lost. I'm just going to have you smoke a cigarette and make out with you, and then
Smoke a cigarette and then make out. That's
well, I'm just saying I'll keep you busy until you don't.
okay.
All right. Well, we tried. You guys are awesome.
Thanks, nerds.
Later, nerds. No. You should just sing that out. Sing it out while we.
This is the nerd news. Yeah.
I'm gonna dance.